it's an interesting one, right? It's a double-edged sword. It's, do you work to live or do you live to work, right? And once you go into the mindset that, you work in order to be able to have a better life for you and the people around you, you and the people around you, right? So you as well are included in that sentence. So you need to put yourself in the best position whereby you can be the most valuable asset inside and outside of work. And really, one of the things that I always do when I start a new job is I go straight to my calendar and I book a lunch break, and I just have it from day zero of landing. It's 12:30 till 1:30. You're not going to get hold of me. I'm out the office from 12:30 to 1:30 from day one till the day that I leave. Obviously, that's going to flex a little bit, but it sets your standout early doors that people know, look, I'm dedicating this hour to my lunch break. Maybe I go to the gym, maybe I go for a walk, maybe I do absolutely nothing and just watch some live sport on TV. It doesn't matter. It's that time when you kind of break away from what you're doing. And then the other one for me is set yourself as out of office when you'd like to finish work. So if your contract or you've negotiated that you finish at 5:30, then from 5:30 until 12 you're out of office, right? It immediately notifies people on email, immediately automatically rejects meeting requests, and you have a nice polite response that says, look, I'm out. This is out of my core working hours. I'll get back to you tomorrow, or please reschedule a meeting during these core working hours. And if you do that from day zero, it will slightly affect people early on, but they'll actually understand the reason why you're doing it. And then you've set yourself up to say, look, these are my core working hours. These are not my core working hours. And this is where I have my own life. And this is where I work from day zero, from the minute you join. And they would be kind of my main pieces of advice. And then really in the evenings, one of the things that I've done for many, many years is I've structured something called my ideal work week. I don't know if people are familiar with that or not. The idea is that you start a brand new calendar in insert whatever calendar service you use. For me, it's Google. So I create a brand new calendar called Ideal Work Week. And I set up blocks of time for my ideal work week. So when am I going to go to the gym? When am I going to go on date night? When am I going to do things for myself? When am I going to go and play football with the boys? Right. And that's my ideal work week. And then what I do is I try and translate that into every week moving forward. And then subconsciously, at the end of every week, like every Sunday, I look back and say, like, how close was I to my ideal work week? Oh, I was a little bit off here. We didn't do date night, for example. Okay, well then next week I'm gonna prioritize doing date night, and maybe I'll drop something else. Maybe I won't go to the gym 4 days a week. I'll go 3 days. And it's just about having that flexibility, but also keeping yourself accountable for what you've committed to, both inside and outside of work. I think we're very good at committing to what we do inside of work. We're not so great at committing to things we do outside of work.